You carry within your diamond core God cell, a crystalline memory seed atom of full self-realization from your point of origin. It contains a brief overview of the highlights of every life you have ever lived, the major lessons you have learned, and the talents you have perfected as you journeyed throughout this universe. The soul is an extension of your God self, or I am presence. The soul is neither spirit nor matter. It is a crystalline, sacred fire, memory seed atom, a fragment of pure light essence that is programmed to record your journey throughout this sub-universal experience. It is the link between you, the many higher fragments of your higher self, and ultimately, your God self. Your personal soul self for this lifetime resides within your sacred heart as a facet of your diamond core God cell. A cell of soul consciousness also resides within the pineal gland. Each higher frequency facet of your soul has its own memory seed atoms. When a given facet takes up residency within your soul star as your oversoul, it will gradually relay its personal vibrational pattern memories to the memory seed atom within your diamond core God cell, and also to your embodied soul self. First, it will activate the appropriate memory seed crystals within your sacred mind. As your frequencies expand to accommodate them, the memory seed crystals held in reserve within your diamond core God cell will be activated. In this way, as you incorporate all of your soul fragments, you will eventually gain the ability to access all of the wisdom, talents, positive memories, and experiences of your I am presence for this sub-universe. This process repeats itself over and over again as you traverse the multi-dimensional levels of God consciousness and incorporate more and more facets of your divine self. You were programmed to forever seek the sacred heart of your essence, your diamond core God cell, and your crystalline seed atom of creator essence. At specially timed intervals, there have always been small groups of special, unique beings who incarnated into the different races and sub-races and who brought forth fresh ideas, instilled new qualities and attributes. These advanced beings interjected their wisdom, higher consciousness, and special talents by example, and they also merged physically with select members of the human species in order to advance, and they also merged physically with select members of the human species in order to advance the DNA encodings of humanity. You are living in one of those special times. The fourth dimension could be called a transitional reality, for this is where you begin to let go of all the preconditioning of the past. The fourth dimensional realm is more emotional in nature, and therefore the heart and feeling nature are the major focus. The ancients called the fourth dimension the realm of Maya, or illusion. The collective mass consciousness of humanity fills the lower three levels of the fourth dimension, and this is where most of humanity exists mentally until they gradually begin to turn inward and listen to the nudgings of their soul self. The ego desire body personality is the master manipulator of this realm, and it constantly urges one to seek more satisfaction and happiness via sensation and external means of gratification. You begin to tap into your inner power potential as you move into the higher sublevels of the fourth dimension. Matter becomes more fluid, and therefore it becomes easier to manifest what you desire. That is why you must learn to be decisive and to focus your thoughts with clear intention. A disciplined mind links the chains of thought together in proper order. It is vitally important for you to understand that scattered thoughts are detrimental to your progress. Living in the present moment, in the now moment, is a critical component in attaining self-mastery. Mental effort is required in order to successfully traverse the path of illumination. Gradually, a good portion of your memory of past events will begin to fade as you move out of the realm of the instinctual brain or mind into the realm of the higher mind. Important traits of a self-master are focused observational abilities and harmlessness in thought, word, and deed. As an aspirant on the path, greater and greater cosmic truths will be revealed to you. However, you should be aware that the lesser principles of ageless wisdom will constantly be expanded to incorporate the unique rules, laws, and truths of the next level of existence in the never-ending cycle of ascension and consciousness. You must keep the channel of communication open between the soul and the brain via the mind. This initiates the slow reactivation process of the pineal gland and the opening of the portal to the sacred mind, which is located at the back portion of the brain, close to the crown of the head. The sacred mind resonates to the highest fourth dimensional sublevels, as well as the fifth and the sixth dimensional levels, with a small portion of the seventh dimensional frequencies or data, which are reserved for future use when you gain the ability to traverse the highest levels possible for humanity in this sub-universal experience. However, you must gradually increase your own vibrational patterns in order to tap into the storehouse of cosmic wisdom. The sacred mind and the sacred heart are not made of material world matter. They consist of gossamer, ethereal light substance that cannot be detected via scientific means. However, they are more real than any part of your physical body. For once you re-establish the connection between your sacred mind, your sacred heart, and your diamond core God cell, there will be a constant flow of adamantine particles as well as pertinent advanced information coming from within your memory seed atoms and also from your oversoul or higher self. That is why it is so critical that you reconnect the triad of God consciousness, the sacred mind, the sacred heart, and all the facets of your diamond core God cell. As you move into the vibrational patterns of the fifth dimension, your cell's etheric body and auric field will begin an accelerated purification process. Tranquility begins in the lowest level of the fifth dimension and strengthens exponentially. Gaining godly power and wisdom requires that you move beyond the massive belief patterns of the collective consciousness of humanity into attunement with your cosmic consciousness via the many facets of your higher self. Emotional stability and mental effort are required in order to successfully traverse the path of illumination. There is a law of equilibrium that applies to the fifth dimension and above. Briefly, the sixth dimension is the dimension of immortality and a greatly expanded soul consciousness as you reconnect with the highest levels of your soul potential within this sub-universe. The seventh dimension is the final evolutionary boundary for humanity within sub-universal experience. The first sub-level, the lowest in frequency, of the 8th dimension is the infinity gateway, which you will be able to tap into as you gain the ability to integrate more and more of the higher frequencies. A trickle-down effect is initiated as you gain the ability to access each higher frequency level, whereby minuscule amounts of more refined God light begin to flow into your personal column of light, thus adding light to your auric field and the vibrancy of your soul song. Remember, my brave ones, you are living in the midst of eternity. The wisdom messages we bring you are not to set more rules or create new dogma. Our intention is to set your hearts afire with love and to give you a glimpse of the glorious future before you. I will guide, direct, inspire, and protect you, and I radiate the eternal love of our Father, Mother, God to each of you. I am Archangel Michael.